When you look at the greatest hits of Oscar, they're always from the speeches. They're Roberto Benigni jumping on the chairs. They're Bong Joon-ho quoting Martin Scorsese to Martin Scorsese in the audience. They're Jennifer Lawrence tripping up the stairs, or Sally Field saying, "You like me." So, or Spike Lee almost taking out Sam Jackson by jumping on him.
Right.
But it's, or Jack Palance doing push-ups. I mean, there's something about, and the director of the show, Glenn Weiss, actually gave one of the great speeches of all time at the Emmy Awards when he proposed to his wife. I think that if people use this opportunity to celebrate what they love about the movies, because the movies are the way we define how we live our lives, and they know that they're talking to that room of their peers, and also to the world, to say, hey, you can have a great life, come join us. If you love movies, there's a place for you. Well, because of COVID, it's certainly a much more intimate affair, and I think the way that we've approached it is, how do we take what might be viewed as a negative and turn it into a positive? So we will only be there with the nominees, their guests, and the presenters.
You have everybody from Zendaya to Regina to Brad Pitt to Laura Dern. I mean, it is
to
just...
Rita Moreno.
Yes.
To Harrison Ford.
And they all have a purpose. Joaquin Phoenix, Renee Zellweger, they all have a purpose. None of them will feel like they're out there to promote a movie or a show. They're all coming to do their job. It sets the table for the evening. I think you're watching this, you're going to say, okay, this is different. This is not the normal pre-cast or pre-show. I'm learning about these stars. I'm seeing them interact. I'm seeing community. I'm seeing amazing music performances. I'm seeing people talk about those performances. It's kind of like someone who's never been to the Oscars, what I would imagine the lobby before all of the stars go in. Bring Your Movie Love is about community. It's about everybody coming together for the love of cinema. Let's put everything else aside. Think about when movies come out, we all go to the theaters. We don't ask anybody what their political views are, or this, that. We just all sit there for 2 hours. We are focused on this story. And we laugh, we cry, we clap at the end. That's what we want. 3 hours, exactly 3 hours of escape.
I think Bring Your Movie Love is also a very all-encompassing, it's a big tent. My movie love can run the gamut from an international film to a Marvel film and everything in between. But I think what we're saying is, leave your cynicism at the door. Come in with remembering what it is to gather and debate what your favorite scenes were, or the lines you quote, or outfits you wore because of the movies that you loved and what you can't wait for. And that's what I think we're leaning into.
Diversity in film and everything is not a trendy thing. It is where we're headed. Everyone sees that is really better for all of us, and that's a great thing.
I mean, building on what Jesse said about that, I think it's also a gift to people who love storytelling, because more storytellers with different stories make for better film.
Obviously, we want them to say it was good, say it was great, say it was fun to watch. But I want them to feel like, oh, I can't wait to go back to the theater. I want to go to the movies this weekend if the theaters are open in their neighborhood. I want to get back to that. I want to sit next to a stranger and watch a movie. I want to watch all the movies that I haven't seen that these people were talking about all night.